Welcome guys to the fourth video in the Fast Track to Gain series by Iron Impact. We're stoked to have you join us on this life-changing journey toward optimizing your strength and physique. In the previous videos we've laid the groundwork, discussing the importance of diet, mindset, and consistency in achieving your fitness goals. Today, we're taking a deep dive into some power-packed muscle-building exercises. We'll be exploring the bench press, squat, deadlift, shoulder press, lateral pull-downs, side delt raises, bicep curls, and tricep pushdowns. But that's not all, guys. We will also be showcasing a variation for each of these exercises, and for something a little different, we'll be taking you back to your childhood to explain what really happened in the classic fable, the Tortoise and the Hare. So, get ready to level up your workout game and sculpt the physique you've always dreamed of. Buckle up as we dive into these power-packed exercises. The first exercise on our agenda is the bench press. This classic move is a staple in any muscle-building routine, targeting your chest, shoulders, and triceps. To perform a bench press correctly, lie flat on your back on the bench. Keep your feet flat on the floor and grip the barbell with your hands slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Now, lower the barbell to your chest. Make sure you're not bouncing the bar off your chest or arching your back. These are common mistakes that can lead to injury. Instead, focus on controlled movements. For a variation, try the incline bench press. This version shifts the focus more to your upper chest and shoulders. Simply adjust the bench to an angle of about 30 to 45 degrees and perform the exercise as usual. Safety is paramount. Always have a spotter nearby when you're lifting heavy weights. Remember, good form is key to effective bench pressing. Next up, we have the classic squat. Now, this is a powerhouse of an exercise, guys, that targets your quads, hamstrings, and glutes. To execute a proper squat, stand tall with your feet hip-width apart. Lower your body as if you're sitting back into a chair, keeping your chest up and your knees over your ankles. Push back up to the starting position. Common mistakes include letting your knees cave in or extending them past your toes. Always remember, safety first. Keep your back neutral and avoid rounding it at all costs. Now, for a bit of a twist, let's introduce the front squat. This variation shifts the focus to your quads. The key difference here is the barbell placement. It rests on the front of your shoulders instead of your back. It might feel a bit awkward at first, but with practice it will become second nature. Keep those squats clean and controlled for the best gains. Now, let's move on to the deadlift. This powerhouse move works your entire body, but it's crucial to nail the form to prevent injury. Start with feet hip-width apart, barbell over the middle of your feet, hinge at your hips, bending knees slightly, and grip the bar with hands just outside your knees. Keep your back straight, chest up, and eyes forward. Now drive through your heels to lift the bar, keeping it close to your body. Extend your hips and knees fully at the top, then reverse the movement to return the bar to the floor. Common mistakes include rounding the back and looking up or down, which can strain your neck. So remember, eyes forward, back straight. Safety first, guys. For a variation, try the sumo deadlift. Widen your stance and turn your feet out slightly. This targets your glutes and inner thighs more intensely. Remember, with deadlifts, form is everything. Keep it tight and right. Shoulder press, here we come. An excellent upper body move, the shoulder press targets not just your shoulders but also your triceps and upper back. Let's break it down. Start by standing, feet shoulder width apart, with a weight in each hand at shoulder level. Your palms should be facing forward. Now extend your arms straight up but don't lock your elbows. Lower the weights back to the starting position. This is your classic shoulder press. Common mistakes? Well, there are a few. Locking your elbows can cause strain. Overextending your back? That's a no-go. Keep your core engaged and back straight to avoid this. And remember, if the weight is too heavy and your form is suffering, reduce it. Safety first, guys. Now for a variation, try the seated shoulder press. It's the same movement, but seated. This can help concentrate the effort on your shoulders and reduce back strain. Keep those shoulders engaged and the gains will follow. Now, we're tackling the lateral pull-downs. This exercise is a real game changer for your back muscles. Let's start with the basics. Position yourself on the pull-down machine, with your chest upright and your back slightly arched. Grasp the bar with an overhand grip wider than shoulder width. Now pull the bar down towards your chest, keeping your elbows close to your body. Squeeze those back muscles at the bottom, then slowly return the bar to the top. Common mistakes? Pulling the bar behind the neck. Don't do it, guys. This isn't just ineffective, it's potentially harmful. So keep the bar in front, dude. Safety-wise, avoid using your body momentum to pull the bar down. Control is key. For a spicy variation, try the reverse grip pull-down. It targets the lower lats and adds some bicep action to the mix. Remember, consistency and good form are the keys to mastering lateral pull-downs. Last but not least, we have side delt raises, bicep curls, and tricep pushdowns. Let's start with side delt raises. This exercise targets the lateral or side deltoids, giving your shoulders that broad, strong look. Stand up straight, grip a pair of dumbbells, and hold them at arm's length at your sides. Slowly raise the weights out to the sides until your arms are parallel to the floor, then lower them back down. Keep your arms slightly bent throughout to avoid strain. Don't swing the weights or use your back and hips for momentum like Mr. Tortoise here. You've all heard the story, right? Slow and steady wins the race. Guys, now you know what really happened when the tortoise caught up with the smart-assed hare. Okay, moving on to bicep curls. This classic exercise is all about isolating those biceps. Stand with a dumbbell in each hand, palms facing forward, curl the weights while contracting your biceps. Keep your upper arm stationary, only the forearms should move. Common mistakes are swinging the weights and moving the elbows. A good variation is the hammer curl, where you hold the dumbbells vertically, palms facing each other. This also works the brachialis, a muscle that can push your biceps up more. Finally, tricep pushdowns. Stand facing the machine with your feet shoulder-width apart. Grab the handle with an overhand grip, and position your hands close together. Stand upright with a straight posture, engaging your core for stability. Keep your elbows close to your body and your upper arms stationary, then push the handle down by straightening your elbows until your arms are fully extended. Hold the fully extended position for a moment, then slowly allow the handle to rise back up, bending your elbows. Control the movement and resist the weight on the way up. A cool variation is to do this exercise seated. Safety is paramount. Always choose a weight that allows you to complete the exercise with good form. If you can't, drop down a weight. It's not a race, it's a journey. And that's it, guys. Our exercise breakdown and a wrap of today's video. We've journeyed through a comprehensive list of muscle-building exercises, from the bench press to the tricep extensions. Each of these exercises, when performed correctly, can be a powerful tool in your fitness arsenal. Remember, the bench press isn't just an exercise, it's a rite of passage in the world of fitness. With its variation, the incline bench press, you're not only working on your chest muscles, but also your shoulders too. Then we moved on to the king of all exercises, the squat. The front squat variation adds an extra degree of difficulty, challenging your balance, flexibility, and core strength. The deadlift, often called the beast of back exercises, followed next. Its variation, the sumo deadlift, targets your inner thighs and glutes more than the conventional deadlift. The shoulder press, the cornerstone for building broad, strong shoulders, was our next stop. Its variation, the seated shoulder press, a great option, improving stability. We then dove into lateral pull-downs, a fantastic exercise for developing a wide muscular back, and its variation, the reverse grip pull-down, which gives your biceps a good workout too. Finally, we covered the side delt raises, bicep curls, tricep pushdowns, and busted the tortoise and the hare fable wide open, shattering your childhood memories. Seriously now, guys, the path to gains isn't always easy, but it's worth it. Remember, good form is paramount. It's not about how much you lift, but how you lift. Safety should always be your top priority. In our next video, we'll dive deeper into the crucial role nutrition plays in muscle growth, fast-tracking your gains. So don't forget to hit the notification bell for the next video in our series. Stay focused.